Okay, first things first. Hello, Fiction Bro, welcome. First things first, I think everyone is aware of the server merge already, pretty much. If you have been online, you would have known. We have merged recently with U server. So currently we are not in SG anymore and we have merged. And there are only a 30 player limit in the server, in a house, I mean. So it's going to be even difficult. And the territory war is going to be happening in only one region. I think all of us are aware of those things already. The important thing is we need to know about the diplomacy as well. Recently, I spoke with Nare Bro. Uh, his team, around 15 players, main players, the core players, Kai, Kanki, Nare, First TV, all of them are suppose are moving to U1 server actually because there is good competition and also there is three regions to fight. So that is the reason they are planning to move to even. I think they already moved. He said yesterday, but probably they moved by today. So that is something we have to think about. But there are still some remaining players in disasters who are gonna be playing in Year 2 server under the leadership of Abu Hani. So they're gonna be still players. Like, the entire house is not moving to Year 1. Some of the players are still remaining in Year 2 and they're gonna be having some fun. So that is something. The most important thing, the third thing is regarding the territory war timing. Of course, it has changed 2 hours later than what it used to be previously. So it's a major problem for us, for most of us at least. People who are from Middle East, I think it should be, and South Africa, I think it should be okay to deal with. But when it comes
Yeah, it's
to,
still pretty late.
yeah, could be, but depends, I think. And people from other countries, especially from Indonesia, Malaysia, and even from India and other countries, I don't know how each perspective is going to be. For me, it's very late actually. It starts. I'm from India. I think everyone knows. 12:30. It starts at 12 or 12:30 somewhere around there and ends at 2:30. So it's quite late, very late actually. And people might not be able to participate if it's too late. Already it's late, like uh, the previous seasons. Now it's even getting later. So I think our territory war number will be reduced very drastically because of many reasons. First reason gonna be 100 people is gonna be reduced to 30. So that is one major blow. Second reason, of course, the timing itself. It's a big issue. It's a big thing. Even if you get like 5 to 10 players, it's a big thing for war because out of 30, it's quite hard to get. So all these factors considered, even our alliance is not going to be there realistically. If you want to form alliance, there will be only this disaster house. But what we can do though, if you actually want, we can make three houses and alliance, like three vanguard houses, different names, like maybe small letter changes, and then add it as one alliance and try to be active. But still, there's a question mark though. We need to decide and discuss and decide accordingly, guys. The thing is, we won't have a alliance though, like realistically, like last season, because disasters are main lead players, Kai, Kanki, First TV, Nare, they're all going to EU1. So it's on us to decide what are we gonna do. Any suggestions? Anything you wanna say?
Hey,
For me,
is like is I just want to ask a question. You said no, now I'll move to the year one. Is the territory war time and all this still the same like it was last season, or is it still is it like our server now that it's so late, or is it earlier for them?
okay, so in EU, all the EU servers are the same territory war timing. There's no difference in territory war timing. But the only thing
Okay,
that is different there in EU1 is the map is huge. Like it has three regions compared to how we had last season and every other season. Since this is a merged server, the map is only one region. It consists of only one region. So we might have more difficulty being clogged up together. And also this mode has only 30 players. 30 players in one house. In EU1, there can be 100 players in one house. So those are the two beneficial things of going to EU1. One is you can have 30 players in a house and another, not 30, I mean 100 players in a house, and we can have three regions. But the competition is still heavy though there. It's not, it's going to be easy, it's going to be really hard. EU1 is the oldest server in EU, so it's gonna be really hard as well. So yeah, guys, this is the problem. Even if we manage to participate, I don't think anyone will even participate in Tuesday's war. That it's gonna be really difficult. So how are we gonna move forward with this situation is the question. Like, what are we gonna do? Some people suggested that we can just become inactive this season. Hope that next season maybe they change something in terms of territory war wise at least. Some players say that we can at least participate in Saturday war only, like only one war, maybe just have some fun, not like really try for any capital or anything, nothing like that. Just maybe play Saturday war only and have fun without any big diplomacies. We can be friendly with neutral with everyone, kind of like that. We can just not try at all and chill and just play siege and have fun. But whatever be the case, we have to decide accordingly. And any other thoughts or suggestions or anything you have in your mind, please say, guys. End of the day, we as a house, it's not one player or two player. We've been like together and our decisions are all together. So we need to make a combined decision as well, depending on each individual ideas and thoughts. So please give your opinions. Anyone wanna say, guys? Runagan boy, you wanna say something?
Yeah. Give me 2 minutes.
Okay. What about Terran DM and Satria? Can you please speak, guys? Do you wanna say something regarding these changes and how we can deal with it? Your opinion. Will you be able to participate later you are? If
Yeah. Honestly, I can do it. It's okay.
okay, so what is your time? Like you're from Indonesia, right? Philippines. I don't know.
Yes, yes. 2 a.m. 2 a.m.
3 a.m.
Yes.
Oh my God. How are you gonna play Tete at 3 a.m.? Is it even possible for you? I mean,
So, like the options you gave, Hades, I think it would be better for us to remain neutral and just have fun this season. And let's see how things go in the server. Since we are not familiar with any of the players that are in the server right now, I don't think it would be better for us to even have any diplomacy because people may expect something from us. And, like, the majority of the players are like diversified in our house, and most of them are from Asian region, if you can see. So for the Asian region, it will be like only after 12:30. The least timing is like 12:30 midnight. So it will be very difficult for the people who are, for the instance, if you take me, I'm working and I have to go to the office every day, and if I play territory war after 2:30 and 3, it will be very difficult to perform there. So Saturday is possible, but Tuesday is very difficult. So once if a war is missed, if the server is little bit active as well, it will be very hard for us to attack again.
true, true.
So it will be kind of you take a thief and you lose the thief next Tuesday, and again you take it, again you lose it. It will be something like that.
Yeah, true,
So,
true.
and the numbers could also be, as you said, since the house is only having 30, our numbers could drop even less for the TW, and having this what do you call timing into the perspective, it will be even difficult to get, I think, like more than 10 people.
But one thing I have to think about though, what about the other people who are there in the house? Like there is currently 30 people only in the Vanguard. Remaining 70 players are out. Let's say in the 70 maybe like 20 or 30 people are inactive. What about the remaining 30 to 40 players who are kind of active but they are out? We need to do something about it as well. Should we create another house? But
Yeah, I think you have a second account, right? When I forgot the name. I think you can create another account. I think two houses are fine. I don't think more than
can
that it
someone
is
else take
needed.
leadership though? I mean, it's just leadership, nothing like big deal. It's okay to if you wanna take leadership also, it's okay. Because managing two accounts is gonna be really hard though. That's one thing for me.
I mean, nothing to do as a leader in that house. It is like if the territory was like over, you can just release the house funds and you can just put them all in this Vanguard Discord only. Nothing is big. of a big deal. Like, what leadership options do we have in the house just to reduce the house
True,
funds
true.
and
But
restrictions both
problem
in?
might come. Problems might come in the middle. We never know. That's the thing.
Yeah, but I think we should make another person there because like someone have to basically communicate with them all the time. They should have like a communication with the leaders, and sometimes leaders also have to do allocate things and accepting people and other things also. So I think instead of second account, I think we should like properly have another person leading the
Mm,
second house because like we don't want the people like just put them there and like like avoiding them or something. We should like have a good relationship with them also.
Really, I mean, we will. I think it is better to discuss about this leadership thing later.
okay, bro.
I
One
think
more thing.
one thing
Yeah,
because I want to want the under leader there is because we don't want our sub house turning against us or like be angry or like we are turn against us. That's the thing.
Just make another member of the leadership council the second house's leader. You have a bunch of people on the leadership council. Why don't you just make another one of them, the leader of the
Okay,
other house?
yeah, bro. We can think about it and we can do as well. Okay, one more thing, guys, regarding the diplomacy itself. So, how we are gonna deal the diplomacy this season is basically it's not much, but I'll just give a small idea. So, there are two groups. One group is basically the people who won last season in SG, I mean the U2 server, and there is another group who are like coming from U1 to U2. So these U2 people are quite strong because they won last season, similar to how we won in SG. These people won in the U2 server. So group one, group two, they are from U1 and they are coming to U2 this season, basically to our server. They already came. So there will be two groups, big groups fighting each other. And for us, it's the question of which side we are going to join. Both sides have contacted us. So I'll tell you the names of the people who contacted me. So this is Warrior. This is the person who won last season in year 2. And this is Yosan. This is the person who is coming from U1 to U2 next season. So there's going to be a big clash between these two, sides, and they're going to have their own sides as well, supporting sides as well. So what should be our stance? I think it will be better to stay neutral for both sides because we don't really know much about their, how they are and what they are planning to anything, nothing. So we just play a neutral stance even if we decide to play any wars or anything. Maybe Saturday wars. Tuesday I don't think we will have much to do with, but maybe Saturday we might. I don't know. That too not much though. Maybe 5 to 10 players. So yeah, if you want to play a really active wars, there is options as well, guys. There is a house created by Abu Ani, so that can be a good choice as well. If you guys are really planning to play active wars, both wars. I'll see it in the list. It's Worst Generation is also here.
Arab Kingdom?
Yeah,
I think
Arab
this
Kingdom. Yeah, this one. So this is the Abu Ani's house. It's gonna be quite active because disasters players are gonna be remaining disasters players are gonna be going to this house only. So if anyone wanna play like really active or both wars, you wanna be present Tuesday, Saturday, no bad feelings or nothing there. You can go to Arab Kingdom. Maybe next season you feel like if there is any change, we are going to different server. Then maybe you can come back if you feel the timing is proper. No problem. You are free to move as well if you have that want to play wars or something like that. So, but okay, Terran DM said by the way, I live in Saudi. It's 8:15 right now. Okay, okay, Terran DM.
Taran is, yeah, it's
So Terran said that it's not that late for him. So I think probably by the time Trader War starts, it will be 10 p.m. for him. I think he'll be able to play both wars if I'm not wrong.
The war in the Theater war in Middle East would be before 00.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, I think people from Middle East will be still able to play, I suppose. So
Yeah, and I will not play until 00.
maybe we can do one more thing as well. We will, see how this Saturday war and next Saturday war goes. If we get a good amount of players, at least 10, minimum 10 or 5 to 10. If not, I think it's better to stay inactive rather than try. Because what are we realistically going to do with 3 or 4
Yeah.
players?
And we can't get them.
Yeah,
Let's be honest here.
it's
It's
still
very,
difficult,
very,
bro. Out of 30 players, getting 10 is still difficult, only I believe.
it's very difficult for most people. To be honest, them like restricting our transfer to only EU servers is ridiculous.
Mm.
Kind of stupid as well. Like even in timing, like
Okay, so what about the second house idea? Should can someone come forward to be the leader for it, please? If
in
can.
my opinion, you should like put the leader from among the people that actually left you. You should like separate the house. It will be under the same name, and they can use the of course the Discord server, but like, like let them do their own thing. Don't just put a leader there. It will be much better.
Sorry, what do you mean? Can you repeat, please? Your voice is a little bit low, bro. I am not able to hear it.
Find someone from these people that are not here and put him.
Bro, still very low AVN, bro.
I
Hold
made
on.
it full on him though, but it's okay. It's okay. I can hear it 200%.
Can you hear me like that?
Yeah, I'm here. I can hear you. Hear you, bro. Please say.
There should be like someone with a good leadership quality among them, right?
Mm. Or we can also add from a house, the current house, we can just move one person and ask him to, create a house.
Exactly. Yeah.
It depends who wants to do that though. That's the thing. Like, is anyone ready to do that? Willing. I mean, it will have some responsibilities, not very much though, because this season is not going to be active war for sure, I
Yeah,
believe.
you can, council. You can add him to the council and give him the responsibility to manage the other house. It would be much better than like take some from here and send them there.
Mm. So anyone willing, guys, please come forward. See, it's like you should be, as a leader, you should be just willing forward instead of me pointing out or someone else pointing out. You can just come forward as you know. It's leadership. So please come forward.
Okay, I will accept it if you give me $10 a week.
Yeah, come on. If I ask the same for this many seasons, I would be a millionaire by now. Lol. Just kidding, of course.
I'm joking, man. I will not play. I think I'm gonna quit for this season because of the territory war time. Something like that.
Yeah, understandable. I think if someone makes a decision like that, it's nothing wrong with them. It's totally understandable. We just want to hear the people's opinion, everyone's opinion. So,
Uh, Bro, instead of rushing and choosing one guy, first we need to know how much numbers we will be getting. We need to like make an announcement in Discord and see how much people will be missing out and how much people will be joining in the second house. So we need some good numbers in order to create a new another house. First, we need like a rough number or estimation of how much members we are getting. Then okay, then once it is like we confirm the numbers, we can ask the people with good leadership skills. Like, yeah, can you be the leader? We can discuss about it later. First, we need to discuss about the numbers, bro.
okay, bro.
Sorry for being late. What did I miss?
Welcome, Coiner, and welcome, Wang, GLAC, and Max. So, I'll just repeat whatever I just said from the start in a very short way. So, new season has started, Coin Rider, and there are so many things which have changed recently. The number of players who are going to be there in a house has reduced from 100 to 30, and the region has been changed from 3 regions to 1 region. That's in terms of house and map. In terms of diplomacy, our alliance, which is disasters, majority of their main players, the core players, Kanki, Kai, First TV, Nare, and the main lineup, 7 Quiet, 7D, those people are all going to EU1 server to have better territory war, because in EU1 server there is 3 regions and also they can fight harder and it's quite fun for them. So that's why they're going there. But not entire disaster is going though. Some of them, like half of them, are staying back in this new server, and they're gonna be under the leadership of Abu Ani. They'll be playing territory wars under the leadership of Abu Ani. So that's what is gonna happen to the alliance. And for us, we are now discussing what shall we do, because there are so many changes. Like half of our players, or more than half of our players, are from Asia only. So territory wars timing is very late for us. So how are we going to deal with this situation? Some of us suggested that we can play territory one war only, like Saturday war only, because Tuesday it's very hard. Next day work is Saturday at least is Sunday only. Maybe we can play a little bit. And some of us suggested that we just take a break this season, not play war at all, and chill, and just play siege and just play once in a while siege, this kind of thing. So these are the suggestions given for in terms of house. Second thing is regarding the second house. Azrael Bo suggested that we should create a thread and see how many people are willing to play actually, and based on the numbers you can create a second house and have a leader for that as well. So these are the discussions made Coin Raider Bro and Cyan Max. If you guys have any suggestions also, please let know.
I have a suggestion. If we are going to play casually without territory war here, why limit yourself in EU2? Why not EU3? Why not go to EU1? At least if you want to play casually territory war at some point, you can actually play with a good intensity, good players.
Money. Need money to transfer to U1.
No, it's free.
Free right now.
Okay, I'm going. Bye.
And you also have
Wait.
4 regions. So why restrict to this to this server? To be honest, from the second they made the transfer here, I'm very frustrated. I don't like this server. It's crazy. I just they just did this to spite me. I feel it like that because they didn't take any other people opinions. They didn't make survey or anything. They just put you here and you just have to accept it. It's not good for me to go.
True, bro. Very much.
You have to split your houses. You have to adjust your time for territory war. You have to do so many things. When we signed up in Middle East server. So at least give us Middle East perks, something like that. So now, I don't know.
Okay, now is a good, a decent suggestion. What do you guys think about it? Should we go to EU1? But one good thing there though, at least we will get some better fights because 4 regions or 3 regions there, right?
Exactly.
So an 100 player house, but we don't know for sure whether we can get 100. Still, all of us can move. That's another question.
You don't have to get 100, to be honest. You don't have to get 100. You can get more active people there. You will find a lot more active people there. And since we are going to casual, we don't need to stress ourselves, at least for the next season. For this season, I mean.
Okay, in that case, yeah, I think that's a better idea though. And it's free of cost, right? The server transfer is totally free of cost. So,
And we have 100 quota.
yeah, it's a good thing to think about it as well, guys. What do you think, guys? Should we think of transferring to EU1? It's free of cost, nothing to worry about. There will be more region to fight, and also we might meet our old friends. Disaster.
And since it's the same in both servers, so it's not like here will be decent. The same everything.
But
Same.
end of the day, we are still not gonna play much straight away. The timing is a huge issue.
Yeah, I know. But if at some point we play, we can at least get some decent fight against strong players. For us until they actually open transfer to other servers.
Yeah, bro. But we need to know whether majority is thinking like the same as well. In that
Yeah,
way,
yeah.
what do you
I
guys
mean,
think?
it's not like what I mean is it will not affect anyone else other than you will get more regions. Like at the same time, same like everything. I think
Only one
only
issue is
I
that
know.
we might still get split up. Like already Vanguard is kind of split up because of 30 30
yeah.
30. Now if
Yeah,
we kind of go do this, some of the people might.
people will want to stay here. Yeah, I know what.
So another issue is that. But let's see. Anyways, it's fine. Another day, it's not a big deal. Yeah,
Let me try it. Let me go to
Hello,
EU1.
hello, hello. I
yeah,
have a question.
Yeah,
yeah, Darren, yeah,
that's
please.
the thing with
Yeah,
the
I said.
transfer being free. Of course,
Yeah, it will be.
everyone should move. It is if the decision's made, we move. We all should move because
I
because then we'll learn the political structure of whichever server we're in, which that is important to know. And like you said, there's actually backup there in the EU1 server. So it's literally just something you guys have to decide, and then the rest of us will go along.
Yeah, what is your what do you think? Would you
I would
go?
prefer it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about Taran DM, bro? Taran DM was saying something. Sorry, Taran DM, please.
Yes, I have a question. You said that the timing of the Tether Wars will be delayed by 2 hours. That's in which server?
Oh,
It's
It's
it's the
all
same,
EU.
bro.
Yeah.
It's the same. Pretty much all EU servers at the same time, which is 2 hours from SG time, like SG usual
Okay,
time. Right?
this SG server is going to be merged with another European servers or what?
he
This
has.
is already merged, bro. So when the season started, like 2 days ago, on Thursday, on the day itself, SG server got merged with another European server. So currently where we are right now is not an SG server. It's
Then it will be in
yeah, it's
90 minutes. Yeah, it will
It's
be in 90 minutes.
Europa Frontier EU server 2.
yeah, EU server too. So we are currently already in EU server, and the territory war starts 2 hours later than what it used to be for SG. So we are already in the 2 hours late. So from now, it doesn't matter which server we go in the European server. All the servers are the same timing, which is 2 hours later than the previous time we had in SG. So
Yeah, it will be in
Right.
90 minutes. Like in 90 minutes from now, Territory War will start for 1.5 hours. Okay.
That's actually very good for me. I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna transfer service.
It's the same like here. It's here is the same.
Yeah.
You know.
okay, guys.
So,
Any other? Okay, for me, personally though, I would say, I will be honest, both Tuesday and Saturday I will not be able to participate. If I am participating only on Saturdays, I can participate because Tuesday is really hard for me. So
yeah, same here. To be honest, yeah, here is the same.
it's like impossible, almost impossible. Like next day morning, I have to wake up at 8 and later work gets at over at 2 or 2:30. 6 hours of sleep or no, I mean I have to go to work at 8, so I have to wake up earlier. So 4 hours of sleep.
You also guys you also have to take into account like it will be if you're going for ranked, it will be harder in Territory One in Euro EU1. You can get Grand Champion, but in ranking it will be like harder because of course numbers greater.
Yeah, so whichever server doesn't matter, E1 or 2 or 3 or 4. For me personally, I won't be able to play both wars. So one war, yeah, I can manage, but 2 wars is impossible. Just wanted to say from my perspective as well. Anyways, guys, end of the day, we have to all decide and go with what majority thinks. So we'll create some different opinions, like check boxes. You please vote in there. First option would be to all move to EU1 just to have a better territory war experience. Like at least when we are playing, we will have harder fights and more region, and we might have some friends as well, so we can help them, tag along and help them a little bit in their battles and maybe join along with them in their fights. If like for example, if only 5 people are active and they're fighting somewhere, we can join their battle and help them join their VC and play along with them, something like that. At least whoever we are playing Territory War. So that is one good benefit of going to EU1. It's free of cost. So that's one option. Second option, what you can do is you can stay in year 2 and fight just like that, same way. We can create 2 or 3 houses, 2 houses maximum, 3 I don't think we need it for sure, depending on if we have enough numbers, the second houses. And third option would be we just chill and do nothing really. I think that option is
They could be they could be a fourth option as well.
okay.
We all join cohorts and just for the season play as cohorts.
Yeah, that
Because since
could
not
work.
everyone can compete every territory war, why not just for when you want to play territory war, then we can, because then we're cohorts. Because the house still, everyone still uses the Discord, we just all fall under cohorts.
True, that is also a good idea.
That's a good idea.
It's kind of it has both plus and minus as well. As Kogat, we have one good thing, you can teleport over the map, and we get rewards based on how much we defend against the real players like their houses. So it's a good thing to try that as well. But the negative thing is regarding house coin. House is a little bit better because we can spend our house coin for the members whenever they need to supply kits. That's the only negative.
No,
Of not being
I'm aware of that, but I'm like just thinking for like it's a way for us to find our feet under the new political structure of the server if we stay in EU2, and a way for the members still to get together without having to split, because the numbers, it's gone down to 30. You can't stop that. But cohorts is not limited. So then if everyone moves to cohorts, then you still have your big house. And then when next season comes, I know then you've lost all the house funds and all that, but we can earn that back. That's not too difficult. Then we actually just create a house again, and then we start from there.
Yeah, one good thing about Cockers is at least we'll be united together in Cockers at least, even though we are.
Yeah, and the other thing about the codes is I believe the server has quite a few code players, and we can also always just leave some secondary characters in charge of the old house to keep everything.
Yeah, to keep the coin, and so you don't actually lose the.
I'm more for the codes than moving, because the issue will still be the times are going to be an inconvenience, and we might not even be able to make it in EU1.
Yeah.
And even if we move, we're not gonna understand the political situation of the servers. That's our main problem right now.
I think
because we don't know anyone.
Yeah, true. But one thing though, at least disasters are there. Like not all of them, just 15 20 disasters. So we will can just tag along with them wherever they fight. We will be fighting, but there is no guarantee that we'll win though. But they probably will see through that, like diplomacy wise, they will try to win in being in the winning side or something like that. So
that's why I say if we decide to switch to EU1, that's awesome, because then like we have our ally, and then the house can still stay together. But I'm just giving like an option if we all stay in
I think you
EU2.
Put it in the same survey, Hades. Like it should be an option.
Yeah. 4 options, guys. I'll just repeat it one more time so there is no confusion. Option 1, we all move to EU1. Option 2, we are gonna stay in this server and primarily be relatively inactive and still play Territory War every now and then. Option 3, we totally become inactive as a house and just chill. Option 4, we move our members to Kogat and we play as Kogat. So this is the 4 options. Anything else you guys wanna add or say suggestions, guys? Anyone, please speak up. Now is the time. Like, if you have any suggestions, because later on. We'll still have time, but better to say it now if you have any thoughts. Eternal, you just joined recently, bro. Welcome. And Indrajit, bro, anything you wanna say?
But I didn't join back the game.
Yeah, it's a thing like we're thinking.
Yeah.
Bro, EU1 is a rank battle better than here because both anywhere in the server, like if I go for a territory war, I can join. So that's kind of not possible. So only thing is like I want to have a better rank. That's it.
Will only affect you in ranking from 1 to 300. You will find it very hard because EU4 have much more player base. So
Wait, is there there is crossover right between all EU servers? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Then
Just the playing,
Is there any benefit?
not the leaderboards.
Okay.
Is there any benefit over the time? If we change?
I'm not sure. Will there be a time difference between each EU servers, guys, or is that the same?
No.
No, the EU, everything of the timing will still be the same, I believe.
Actually,
Then I'll
essentially
go wherever you go.
how yeah.
Go.
In last season, I believe that's so.
Hello, guys. Hello.
What the hell happened there?
I don't know. It's breaking. I feel like bro.
Wait, everyone went lagging like that.
thought my internet was kind
Same.
of, lagging.
Same. It was
It was lagging.
Yeah.
Everyone
yeah,
was
because
lagging.
check the person.
That
Check
was
the
bad.
I'm saying check the house chat. Why it went to Frankfurt?
Yeah, same, bro. For me also it should fight or something. I don't know what happened. Anyways,
Who's living in Frankfurt?
Yeah. What is Frankfurt anyway?
Oh my god, it's me. Sorry, sorry, it was me.
Oh, it's Ali. Okay, no worries, guys. So, anyways, we are discussing about whether the territory war timing is different for other servers. Not territory war, sorry, rank timing is different for other servers.
Yeah, I was talking about territory timing.
Is it the same or different, guys? Rank timing, any idea?
No, Hades, it should. Alex said, I still believe it should be the same because
Yeah,
we
I think
essentially
it's-
ranked with EU last season, so it.
Yeah.
I can't see that they would have changed.
All
I
over.
think ranked will be same, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, it's gonna be the
Then
same.
the
Because,
game is really hard. The timing is really late.
Timings, I mean, the same for every EU server. It's not going to be changing.
Yeah, for Indian people, it's late.
I'm not
That's
sure.
why I'm suggesting. Even if we move to EU1, we also just do a season of cohorts, because
Yeah.
the timing for most of you guys is just too late, and you'll only be able to do one war a week maybe, and
Not even that.
so if you want to actually just have the fun of their rewards, it would be just better for us all if we do it from that perspective. If we want to still
Let's
somewhat
first-
compete in territory war.
Let's first decide if we want to go here, go there, or stay here. Then we can see if we want to go.
Yeah, no, that's just idea I'm throwing out.
Yeah, I know. I agree with you. It would be a much better idea.
Okay, so 4 choices, it is right final. For the people who just joined later, welcome Sunless Bro and welcome Shiru Bro. I'll just give a very fast brief on what we are discussing so everyone has an idea. I'll just make it fast. Welcome Sunless Bro. Can you hear me, Sunless? Are you able to hear me? Please speak up, bro.
No. Yes, bro. I can hear you.
Okay. So what we were discussing was that recently after the server merge, we have moved to EU Frontier. So basically we have late territory war. We have 2 hours later than what we previously used to have. That is one thing, and our house number has reduced to 30 players. Other than that, our diplomacy, basically our disasters, half of the players, the main lineup has left the server and went to EU1. So it's a different server, but everything is almost the same except for EU1 has 4 regions or 3 regions, and they have 100 players in all, compared to EU2, which where we are in, which has 30 players per house and only one region. So this is the negative. So we had a discussion and we have 4 conclusions based on that discussion. What are the 4 conclusions was? First conclusion was all of us are going to EU1. Even though we go to EU1, still we have to play late 8 hour only if we want to play, but it's very much unlikely for most of us. So only the people who are going to be playing, they're going to be playing at late 2 hours later than what it was previously in SG. So 12:30 for India timing, but other timing you can calculate accordingly. 2 hours later than SG in EU1. But the benefit of being in EU1 is that we'll meet the main lineup of disasters, and also there will be good fights. EU1 is the most competitive server in all of the EU, so you can get some good fights there. Second thing is you can also play as a Kogat in EU1 as well if you want to, and have fun that way as well. It's up to you guys. That's the first option. Second option is we stay here in EU2 and we just chill this season, and we don't have much fights, just play once in a while, like Tete War, whenever we can fight, you can fight, nothing to really worry about. Otherwise you don't fight. That's the second option. Third option is we don't fight at all. Basically we stay in EU2 and just chill, nothing really, wait for the end of the season. And the final option would be to join Kogats. We leave the house and we join Kogats. So these are the 4 options. The Kogat option is basically quite fun as well, as Korkibo said, because we'll be all in one entity rather than being split up. Since they reduce the number to 30 players per house, we are kind of now split up a lot. So if we join Kogats, we might be together in one way. And also each individual can do their own, whenever they can want territory, they can come and fight. So this is also the 4th option. So these are the 4 options. If anyone else have any other suggestions, recommendation or questions, please feel free to ask, especially the people who joined late, Shubro and Sunless. I don't know whether you are able to understand what I told everything.
Right now, can we switch still server?
Yeah, bro, we can switch, but we can only switch to EU servers. We cannot switch to.
And the switch is free.
And is it free?
Yeah, it's free.
12 days. We have 12 days remaining to decide.
Yeah.
Actually, it's less than 12 days because there is quota, so we might before we decide.
But according to what the thing says right now, we have 12 days to decide.
Yeah, but the quota, did you read the quota? Because there is only
there's like a 24-hour delay, and yeah.
Yeah, there is also a number of players like transfer out of server quota 468.
So one thing is though, if you are going to transfer to Lion Forge Fajod, I believe it's EU1 server, right? If I'm not wrong, or is it some other server? That server.
Crystal C is.
No, it's Crystal C.
Oh, Crystal C is EU1. So Lion 4 is free to transfer, but all other EU servers, Elysium Peak and Crystal C, you need money to transfer sovereign. So that is also something to consider, guys, before you think of transferring.
Yeah.
So we will.
Let's go cohort.
All of us? Okay, anyways, we'll just put this 4 suggestions, 4 ideas in the suggestion, and you can.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have the we'll be able to transfer to EU1. Yeah. Look at the queue. There's like over 500 people. Well, there's basically 500 people already queued to join the server. We won't get in.
Yeah, so I feel like, although I doubt we'll have a chance to transfer for free again, I feel like it's safer staying in the server. It's and plan around it, because, like you guys said, even if no matter where we're going, we're not gonna have the full house numbers, because like 90% of us can't play territory wars.
No. It's not free actually.
It's not free.
Transfer in, not transfer out. It's 1,000 sovereigns to transfer to Crystal Sea.
Yeah.
No, it's not free.
The only the free one is the other new server.
Yeah, the new
Oh,
server is the only
yeah,
free.
and I mean, I'm sorry. In that case, I'm not gonna pay 1,000 to transfer to a
Yeah,
server.
yeah. It doesn't make sense.
Option one essentially just got thrown off the table.
Yeah, because I mean, I was of course under the impression we still had free transfers, but
We do it another new server.
Okay, so
yeah, and the sorry, continue this.
yeah, bro. In that case, we have two options. Either we can go to the Lion Forge server, or for free and try the same, or we can stay here. And we still have two options in staying here as well. Either we make two houses as Vanguard, or we join Cogarts. I think Cogarts is the better idea, right? If I'm not wrong, because everyone will be together, and it will be, we don't have to manage really much. It will be easier. Whenever anyone want to play Titan, I can just join VC and play and go, something like that.
Actually, we can.
Yeah, and then they'll still get the bonus as playing together as well, because then everyone's still cohort, and then there's not the bonus, most the weekly stuff that you get from when you're playing together. You still, I think we'll all still get that if we're all in cohorts and not. Yeah, the thing's gonna get confusing when everyone's split up in between different houses.
Okay, guys. So 3 things only on table. We'll put it as a voting, and we'll see what gets the most vote and decide accordingly. We'll have it for a few days, 4 or 5 days, because many people are yet to know about these things. I'll make an brief explanation, and then put it under voting. Anything to add up, guys? Otherwise, you can call it a day. Any other suggestion, questions?
Hades, the server that we can transfer to is the same as ours, meaning number 30. It's exactly one region. It's the same as ours, so there's no point in transferring to that server.
Agreed, bro. Yes.
I think actually it's EU5. I think that's the server. It's EU5. Let me just check.
But I think it will be really less populated though. So compared to this, because since Nemurto, I mean both Sandstorm Gorge and YouTube got merged, lot of people are here in this server currently. But if you go to Lion, whatever Forge it is, that server, since it's a totally new server, it might
it's
be.
EU3. It's EU3.
EU3. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, then still.
That was, I think I was EU4 and 2. No, I think that was, no, we merged with EU4. That is, I think that is EU2 and 3 that joined. That's Lionforge Fjord.
Okay, but still it's gonna be almost the same then if they merge it.
Yeah, it's the same as us. So it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense.
Okay. So as it stands now, that means we realistically have 2 options only. One, we just join Cogarts and just play as we want. 2, we have to play the same way like we are currently as Vanguard, and maybe make another house to accommodate remaining players and have a leader for that as well. Maybe. Sorry?
We can still make alliance, right?
Yeah, bro. But alliance consisting of 90 players maximum. 3 houses,
Okay.
so 30 plus 30 plus 30, 90.
I thought they disabled that as well.
We can do that as well, but realistically, what is the point though? We are not gonna play much territory war with 90 players.
Yeah. But I won't even be able to.
Yeah, bro, I mean, even for me, it's really hard. I'll try to play on Saturdays, but Tuesdays it's impossible for me. Anyways, guys, that's about it. I guess I'll write down the brief of the thing, and we can vote upon. After a few more days, we'll decide according to the voting. Maybe we'll have one more meeting as well if we need. Otherwise, I think this is sufficient. If you have any other suggestions, I want to say something, please say. Otherwise, you can call it a day. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Hades.
Welcome, bro.
You are welcome, bro.
Okay, guys. It's sad that kind of we are becoming inactive after a long time. We have never been like this in
We have,
this kind
I
of
have
season.
another thing
Yeah, bro.
season. We can make guild in another game.
Just don't see it as going inactive. See it as taking a break for a season, and then we can reassess next season.
Because I mean, they can always, if we get, I mean, regardless where we move, the server will eventually get populated and another region will open. So
It's
there's not.
more so than regions or the house. I think timing is the main problem, bro. Like
Yeah, that too. I mean, like we apparently can't. Like we I don't know if you guys already did it, but we might have to ask the developers if they can't move it to how it used to be.
I don't think someone was talking in the chat. I don't think they can do that because they have like.
So we can try to sign a petition. Like we can create a sheet. We can post in all the IDs we have, and we can place a request to the developers stating like all these set of members are requesting for a different territory war. If at least we can get 50 plus members if not wrong, when we combine our alliance, so we can create some voice. If possible.
You have to actually get the allies to alliance houses to help as well with that, because they also have people that are dissatisfied with the timing that moved later, because it's later for everyone, and it's uncomfortable for most of us, especially during the week.
Totally agree, bro. But the only thing is, even if you make some post and do these things, how would be the response from the developers is another thing, because we have done that many times, and the time they take to respond is like 1 or 2 seasons. They don't take this.
That's why I suggest if now you just take the break for the season, but we still like you said, do the things, like give the feedback, because they really didn't give any, they didn't give any chance for feedback, because we almost put we did most because Lich almost sent an email to one of the community managers, and they said they're gonna, that's why it got delay on the server merge, but they didn't actually come here at the player feedback. They just went ahead with it. So if we actually just give them the feedback and they don't have to do it themselves, they might actually do something about it.
Yeah, it's like it's just that it's not that we are going to remain silent this season, but if the territory war remains the same time, even for the next season, like it's going to happen for the same, and eventually there is a risk that the things can be could be diluted. So it's better to try rather than not.
Yeah, bro, we'll try for sure.
Yeah, that's why I say, like, even if it takes a season, it takes a season. But we should just, the voice must be heard. That's why I say get all the allies that you have from the other houses, make them also fill in the form, and then so you can give a big stack of names and signatures and stuff to them and say, these are the people who are dissatisfied with your changed us already with the server merge, which is okay, but the times and the health limits and stuff, that is not okay. And here are the people that support it. Like, reach out to the new people. You said that the people that reached out to you with the other alliances, reach out to them and ask them to as well participate in this. You can actually call it a survey then.
The only thing is that other houses are already from EU, so I think that timing for them is actually like 7 p.m. It's very convenient. It's not like like at all. So
no, it's most of them are +2 to +1, so it's 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 9 it's 9 or somewhere around there, 8 or 9.
Fine in Middle East, like from Germany to Eastern Europe, but anyone from Western Europe, it's like 7 or 8 p.m.
Yeah, if they +0 or +1, they won't care.
Yeah, exactly.
But people
So,
with +2 upwards like us care.
And we also have video recordings, right? Like how the territory war went and all. Like that could create a proof for them to understand like how populated the server Eshi was, and now
Yeah.
how difficult it has been, especially for the like Eshi players.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
I feel like they didn't consider India as a country basically. They were more towards
yeah,
right side everywhere and left side. That is like the middle big region. India is they never considered about that country. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, they just thought of them. Yeah, they honestly didn't think.
they cater for the. Actually, it's crazy because India have a good player base. I don't know why.
Yeah. No, honestly, I honestly think they suck. They pulled. I don't know what. I can't. And it doesn't. It's not nice what I'm thinking. I can't put it into a nice words.
No, they
Put it
pulled
like
it out
that.
of the asshole, and they thought like we did something.
Yeah, like that. That's the nicest way I can put it.
Like they thought, okay, we did good. We are proactive, but in the end, they no, they did not think it through.
I think
Because our server was pretty popular.
sorry to interrupt, guys. Thank you for the meeting. The U2 leader is waiting for me, so I'll go and speak with him. Thank you everyone for joining the meeting, guys. Thank you so much. See you.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you, bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hello, bro. Hello. Actually, so we had some discussion recently. We're discussing a lot of things with our alliance and our house, and some things are going on because so many changes. So yeah, I'll just tell you one by one what are the things we have discussed. So you'll also have an idea and be informed. So first things, bro. For Vanguard as a house, the problem is we are mostly from India, right? Around 60 to 70% of the population from Vanguard is from India. So we have very difficult time to play Territory War in EU2 because you see the time Territory War time comes on 12:30 to 2:30, I think 2:30 or 3 almost. So it's like middle of the night for us from India. So that's the major problem for us. And second thing is since they change the number to 30, like that is also another issue because under this more numbers, so if you get more number for war, it's like with 30 it's going to be really hard unless we bring only the players who are going to participate every war, then only you can get like good number. So that is another issue. Third thing is our alliance disasters.
Mate, the first issue, you said the difference time zone, right?
Yeah, time zone is the issue.
Okay. So second issue is online activity, is it right?
Second issue is the house number. They changed it from 100 to 30.
Yeah, that's right. So you will have one ally on your own, right?
Well, that's already discussed. Let me finish it as well. So
Okay.
we were thinking. Another thing is that our ally disasters, right? Last season our ally, half of the house, the main players, the Kanki, Nare, First TV, the main leaders, the players around 20 players, top 20, they are moved to EU server, EU1 server from
Okay. Sorry, mate. Can we go your another channel, SG Emergency, because Safir also waiting for you.
Sure, bro. Sure.
Because yeah, okay.
Let's go.
let's wait for him. He's about to come. I couldn't understand about the second issue. Safi, welcome.
Yeah.
Hades talking about some issues. The first issue is time zone between the difference between third war time in India and Europe, right?
Mhm.
So he just give a talk about it, and his second issue is about the numbers. Can you say it again, Hades, please?
Yeah, bro, sure. So since they have reduced the number from 100 to 30, it's gonna be difficult even for us, more difficult for us to get the Titan war numbers, as you can see, because with 100, some people might join one war, some people might join next war, so the number will be always kind of stable between 30 to 40 as a house. But when they reduce it to 30, it will be even harder to get good number. You know what I mean?
Mhm,
Yeah.
So that is the second thing. Third thing, I have to talk about our alliance as well. So you remember, bro, last season we had Disaster as our alliance, one of the alliance. So the main 20 players of Disasters, they have decided to go to EU1 server. EU1 server to have better territory war, like all region war.
Sorry, they decided to go U1?
EU1.
Okay,
Yeah.
so main 30 players of Disasters decided to go
Main
yeah.
20 players, yeah. So
Okay, I
they
see.
want to have better fights in three regions with 100 player,
Mhm.
like more player and better fights. So they want to go to EU1. They already left the main team of Disasters. There is still half of the Disasters still in this server under the leadership of Abu Ani. There is a new leader. He's an old player only, but currently he is a leader. His house name is Arab Kingdom.
Oh yeah, I know them. Yeah.
Yeah, so he is the leader, and the Disasters players are all gonna be, whoever is gonna be playing in EU2 will be joining along with Abu Ani. So if you want to contact the old Disasters player who are still remaining in EU2, you can speak with Abu Ani.
Okay. Let me ask this, Hades. So in the last situation, you have 3 houses as a vanguard, right?
Yeah, we are thinking about doing that, but we are still, having our own discussion as well. We had a meeting recently, like
Okay.
around 1 hour ago. I will tell you the conclusion of the meeting as well. But before that, we are previously discussing about something else that you wanted to know as well.
Sure. So Disasters also have 50 players now, right?
Yeah, roughly around 50 players.
Okay. So what about third house?
Third house, first generation. I haven't contacted them yet. They might play or they might not play. I'm not sure, bro. The leader is Madness, so I didn't speak with him yet. I'm just speaking for Disaster and Vanguard only. I'm not sure about.
Okay, I see. So I remember that worst generation mostly combined with Chinese players. Is it right?
No. They are mostly Arab players.
Oh, okay.
They are
Okay
mostly
then.
Arab players. The leader is Madness. He's still here in the EU2 server. I'll give you his Discord as well. If you want, you can contact him. Madness.
No, that's okay. We can talk this issue with you, and also if you invite them, we can also talk with them.
Okay.
We don't want to.
Understand English though. In VC, he will only type in message. So that's one thing. Because he has
Okay.
Arabic, he doesn't understand English. So in VC.
Oh, okay. I see.
Okay, bro. So I was discussing with my house members in one meeting recently. So we were thinking, what shall we do for this season as Vanguard? Because so many issues are there. First issue, as I said, we are all mostly Indian players. 60 to 70% of the population. Territory war timing is way late for us. It starts at 12:30 a.m. and it's at 3 a.m. So it's like middle of the night. So we're really gonna be hard. Before it was
Which time?
12:30. It's like middle of the
12:30.
night.
It's like after midnight. Yeah.
After midnight, yeah. And
20:30. Okay.
12:30. Like 00:30.
I see.
So it's really hard. So our numbers will drop drastically. Like because of this thing. Because if it was SG's timing, it's 2 hours early than EU timing. So at least 10:30 is pretty much manageable. 10:30 to 12 we can play without a problem. But too late for us. So our numbers will not be good. That's the thing. So we're discussing whether what we can do this season. Whether we can just chill without playing much, only few players will play, or we can join with other house like Abu Ani's house and play whoever wanna play actively, or we're gonna join Cogarts and play. So this was the discussion today in our house, like in the VC. So we decided to have a voting among us in Vanguard, and we'll decide accordingly what we are gonna do. All three options are on the table. Option 1, we will make 2 houses, small houses, and make alliance and try to have some fights. Still we don't have many in number though, because timing is an issue. We'll still be able to play siege and such, but territory war I don't think we'll have enough numbers, because timing is an issue. Probably have like 10 to 15 players for territory war, just chilling for war. So that's the thing. Second option, we just go inactive, totally inactive, because maybe whoever wants to play can play. Third option, we'll join Kogart. At least in Kogart we'll be together. Like we won't have to split too many houses. We'll stay together and play as one, and hope for a server transfer next season where we can go to Asian servers. So these are the 3 options we are having. I need to put a voting among this and decide. And also all of the players are not present in the meeting. Only few players, around 15 players, are present in the meeting. So we need to
I know that Arabian Knights also looking for diplomacy with some houses. So I guess they already talked with Latin Latinium or the others. So I guess they still planning to join territory wars, isn't right?
Yeah, they're gonna still play territory war, I believe, bro. But for anything regarding this Arab Kingdom, you should contact Abu Ani only. He's the current leader. But I can guess that he'll be playing wars though mostly. From our side, we'll still be playing wars most likely, but not like very actively. You know what I mean? So we'll have some players fighting here and there. And since you also contacted us, and the other side also contacted us, the Yozan and Levina also contacted us, and we don't know for sure which side to support, because we are still very new to the season. It's still possible that both sides can be right and both can be wrong, so we don't know for sure. So we want to stay neutral and just have some fun. We don't want to be a bad side for anyone. But once we see that one side is we see some analyze the situation and see that some side is being very toxic and creating a lot of drama and such, then we can decide our side which we can support. But another day we are not going to be fighting hard though, just chilling and helping. That's it, fighting. So,
yeah, that makes sense. But is it like you said that you will probably wait and transfer to Asia server for next season? Is it not possible this season? I'm not sure what servers are options.
Okay,
This
is
yeah.
only EU server we can transfer. We can either transfer to Crystal Sea or Lion Forge and one more EU server. Only in between EU. But it doesn't make much difference though, because the timing will be the same. Like even if we go to the EU 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, the timing, all of the timings are same. So it's a really bad
that's pity for you. Yeah.
These developers are very bad. Our house members are scolding them in a very bad words, but what shall I say? It's very bad for us. Like they didn't consider our Indian players and all. Like they considered European players, okay. They considered Asian players, eastern side, yeah, they do. But for India, what they did, like literally the timing is very much problematic.
Yeah, it's very hard because I think they cannot change the EU 2's timing, because it would also affect the EU 2 European and everything. It's tough situation. I'm sorry to hear that, because yeah, it's something what can make it very tough for your community, because you were building it a lot, I expect, and this is something what can really put it down more. So yeah, for sure, I hope you find the option which will suit most players, and you will be able to stick together at least somehow. So you can next season do whatever you want to do, like strong with the players.
Yeah, we are also thinking of, we are actually going to make a thread in the Discord of Conqueror's Blade and do a lot of voting, suggesting that, we need a specific server with a different time, or at least give us a chance to move to Asia servers as well. So that way we can go there and play the next season. Something like that. So we need your support as well to upvote it for us, so you can actually move next season. So
we can upvote it. Like to be honest, as long as it not means changing our time, it's fine, and we can upvote for you. So like you are viewing with changing time for us, it would be hard because
surely, we won't disturb your time for sure. No, it's not a good thing. Of course, our idea is to either move to other Asian servers or made a different server where the timing is like similar to SG before how it was, because we've been playing in SG more than 4 to 5 years now, like in one house, and all of us are friends for a very long time. Like some of us are like playing for more than 4 years together, like same every war, like it's like now all of a sudden it's like very difficult for us to change everything. So that's the problem.
That's
Anyways, we'll be still here in this server most likely, and either we will play as one house and together, or we'll go to Cogards and still play from there. But both ways will be together only, and we'll just have some fun. And since it's the start of the season, we'll just attack and have some random fights. But when the season gets going, we'll decide accordingly, diplomacy. But most likely, we'll see, bro. I think we'll support you guys only, but I will see, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Like you need to choose whatever is better and more fun. So you have at least with this limited options. So you find at least a little bit of fun in the territory wars, and people are still somehow feeling like a house. So I understand it. It's tough, and that's.
Generally, I have this one principle. I generally go against people who are more toxic. Like that's my principle. So
okay.
In this server, if I feel like some people are toxic, I will try to fight them, because they are toxic. It's not a good thing to support toxicity. So like people who are like being so toxic in the open world, and like what I mean, the inappropriate words, cursing and those things. Just to reduce the toxicity. Toxic people should not win again and again. So that's the thing.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we cannot completely control toxicity, though. It's like nature of human being. So,
yeah, that's nice. Yeah, so I guess there is only to wish you good first territory wars.
Thank you.
And
we'll keep in contact. I will let you know. We'll create a voting today, and by 4 or 5 days, we'll know what we have decided as a house. And we'll let you know, bro. I'll also contact First Generation and Abuani as well, and try to communicate with you.
Okay, mate. Actually, sorry to hear that you cannot participate with good time in the territory war. Actually, we felt sorry about it.
No, thank you. No worries. It's okay though, because we've been playing for so long. So maybe this is a season where we can take some rest as well. So it's okay.
Yeah. Focus on the rankeds and take first 20 spots. Yeah. Okay, so I guess let us know when you have more information or something, and yeah.
All right. Thank you. That's what I wanted to convey. From your side, do you want to say something like we are planning, and anything you want to say, you can say. End of the day, it's your choice to reveal whatever you want. So anything you want to say from your perspective, like what's your idea for this season, anything you want to say?
Well, not really, to be honest. We are like it's with the merge and with one like how region only, we are, to be honest, like we have no clue what to expect. You know, it can be that there is now like 500 players from your server playing territory wars, or there will be a lot of video issues and it will be less. So at this point we are just like not doing very hard plans, you know, just going to check first 2 territory wars, how the map looks like, because since the houses were like resetted with the marriage, like alliances was deleted or only main house stayed there. A lot of people is still outside of alliances, so in diplomacy we are now like no clue who is with who, you know. So we are waiting for some actions now.
Anyways,
But
I guess it's gonna be fun for you guys. One thing I can say is from SG, there is this house called Sparta. I don't know whether they will be active this season, but they're really strong. The players have the very good coordination, like really strong house. If they play, you will see that their fight is very strong. Okay, bro.
okay. And what nationality is it? You have idea?
I think they are from Thailand. From Eastern, very.
Okay.
But I think it will be like early morning for them, 4 a.m. or something like that. So I guess they'll play for 4 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
So I think they might be able to wake up early and play. And also they are like, you know, hardcore players. Like they play like in JC server as well. Alternate. The main account is in JC server. This is just their alternate account. But even in alternate account, they play really well. So it's like they're really good players.
Okay. Okay, that's good
Thank
info.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, mate.
Okay, bro. Thank you. Anything you wanna contact later on, please feel free. I'll be there. Thank you. Thank you so much. See you, bro.
Sure,
Yeah.
same for me, mate.
Thank you.
Unless. Oh, it's interesting. I'm not sure if I'm gonna win this one entirely, but
One match of
we
soccer.
have slightly
What,
few.
jy's contestant, nee?
Yep.
Wil jy sommer saamkom as jy klaar staan en drill ons maar saam?
Yep.
Let's just move to another voice then.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to join us? If anyone's around contestant, we're gonna do as a team. If anyone wants to join us.
I'm back.
Hey, it is.
So I just discussed our proportion with last season EU2 winner alliance. I just told them our point, like what happened with disasters and what we are designing as a house as Vanguard. Whatever we discussed, I just said to them. So we are just waiting for the voting. Once the voting comes, we'll let you know, guys. Like that. Anyways, what are you guys up to? Yeah, bro.
Hello?
Yeah.
Want to go?
Playing Final Fantasy.
Oh, Final Fantasy. Nice.
Wanna see? Oh, it being a raid.
Who was the winners last season? By the other server?
Yeah. They were the winners last season.
Okay. Is that the Turk houses?
They are the winners in EU2 server. The Ottoman Turks, yeah, bro.
Yeah. No, that's what I thought. Because they're very organized because they already split their house into three houses. and joined the alliance, the 3 houses in the alliance. No, I saw that.
Yeah, now I anyway lost this one. They essentially okay. Now I'm back to New Blood. Yay! Oh.
But I really think we actually were discussing it. I think we could have a ton of fun at cohorts this season because it will give us the break, and just think about how epic fun we could have. Because, like you said, you won't be able to do this Thursday wars or the Tuesday wars, and then Saturdays. Most of you guys won't be able to do the the Tuesday. And then when on Saturdays we can just randomly join and make some havoc. Because imagine a